Hey
girlfriends and boyfriends.
We are going to tackle the topic today of internet boyfriends. And we're drinking Paris Blend because it's kind of romantic.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What is an internet boyfriend? There's a really great article we're linking to below recently that took off that talks about Óscar Isaac, our newest internet boyfriend.
It's sort of, it tends to be, it's actors.
Yeah.
And it tends to have like a little bit of a heterosexual bent to it. So it's women fantasizing about actors. There was a great line in the article that said that they have to be actors who have a certain amount of personal mystery so that you can project onto them.
They're also usually actors that are not in romantic comedies.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to project
romanticize them.
What kind of romantic scenario you would like. It's not sort of like created for you and put out there.
Knowing enough about the guy to fantasize about him and be able to comb the internet for all the GIFs and the interviews and the perfect quotes that
the article's great. It's like stalking a crush, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need more of that.
But you don't want to find out so much about them that you start to see them as an actual human, because this isn't about the actual person. It's about creating a version of that person in the mind of the internet girlfriends that they can think about and fantasize about.
Yeah.
So historically, the internet has had such boyfriends as Sebastian Stan,
Benedict Cumberbatch,
Tom Hiddleston,
Chris Evans, and now I'd say Idris Elba.
Yes, Idris Elba.
To a lesser extent.
It's also a thing where you can fall in love with your internet boyfriend from one movie, and then you find yourself like finding all the other movies that they've ever been in. Thanks to Netflix and their like massively extensive categorizing
Do not recommend
system.
Chris Pine. That's a terrible decision. Y'all know me. Y'all know.
You don't want to find out so much about them that you find out that they've been in terrible movies.
It's painful. It's painful to watch that. And like the shame, the like oh God, I am willing to watch this for this person.
What do we love about Chris Pine? What would cause him to be an internet boyfriend? I mean, he was a poetry major in college. How many guys can you think of that were actual poetry majors?
Yeah.
That just has such a romantic
He's like
feel
intellectual
to it.
Bro.
He would carefully pick out some like Emily Dickinson for you.
Yeah,
like,
hopefully.
Yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch is sort of the original, but even before Benedict Cumberbatch, the .0 internet boyfriend is feminist Ryan Gosling.
Feminist Ryan Gosling.
Which has literally nothing to do with Ryan Gosling.
It doesn't. This is the perfect example.
Made up a series of image macros that had pictures of Ryan Gosling and like sort of feminist romantic come-ons. And none of them were things that Ryan Gosling, the person, actually said.
Like, who knows if he is a feminist, but more to the point, who cares? Feminist Ryan Gosling makes sense. He has a sensitive face. He looks like he is intellectual. He understands these things. He'd like to listen to you. These are all qualities you can find yourself discovering you'd like in a man.
So Chris Pine didn't quite get to the point of internet boyfriend. I mean, he did have a series of roles like Kirk that would put him in that place.
I think that got messed up by the mishandling of that franchise, for sure.
Well, so this is a thing, too, about internet boyfriends, is that there's this power of women consumers of media who will flock to a movie if it has their internet boyfriend in it.
And we won't shut up about it.
And and we'll keep talking about it. We'll see the movies multiple times. We'll tell all our friends.
They become bankable.
And sometimes that power is really misunderstood. I feel like maybe that Chris Pine was a victim of this, where the allure of him was really not quite understood, and then so the second movie kind of ruined it.
Mm-hmm. I think Benedict Cumberbatch is by far the biggest example of misuse because he's still being cast in so many different projects, and he's still seen as this like really valuable asset to bring to a film, because lest we forget, like, these are money-making opportunities.
Yeah, these are real people
Yeah.
with real personal desires
Yeah.
for their own careers.
Well,
and then
people making movies are
opportunities.
investors
Yeah.
who are looking for safety assets, and those are always in the form of male leads, always.
the internet boyfriend is a really powerful force behind an actor, but it's a little fragile.
Yeah.
Because you have to understand what makes that person alluring in the way that they are.
Or you'll
and
cross
not,
the saturation point.
You'll cross the saturation point, or you'll misuse them. And this is not to say, like, obviously actors have agency. When they get to the level of Benedict Cumberbatch, they get to play whatever role they want. And maybe they don't want to be defined as an internet boyfriend. There's maybe like a difference between sort of taking a role that doesn't fit your milieu, but isn't damaging in a way. Like, it's only damaging to your internet boyfriendness, and it's okay with you that you did that, and it doesn't, like, have bigger repercussions. I feel like Khan both destroyed something of his allure to people who care about that kind of thing, and also was a white
racist.
person playing a character of color. Like, it was both of those things.
But this makes me really excited for Oscar Isaac, because the more internet boyfriends we have that are men of color, like, the more clout these actors have, the more roles they can have, the more casting directors and executives will go, oh, like, what if we got someone like this for this role? What if we got someone like Oscar Isaac? What if we got someone like Idris Elba?
The fact is that the tastes of women are diverse, because women are diverse.
Because women are a really big purchasing force. So I feel like the internet boyfriend is like a way that we're seeing the buying power of women actually translate into the entertainment industry in a way that it's not.
Women are being vocal and demonstrative of the kinds of qualities they like in men, which aren't necessarily always the qualities that men expect women to like. So, okay, so we're going to pick some internet boyfriends
This
to
is
give.
unusual for us. We're reading,
men.
electing, supplying with an army some dudes.
Yeah. They're dudes that are valued by women
Yeah.
for very specific reasons.
I kind of want Roger from 101 Dalmatians. He has like a dog army.
Attack.
They'd like lick you to death. All the puppies.
I mean, they are successful at defeating Cruella de Vil.
They are.
It's a good line on their resume as an army.
Single-poddedly. Oh no, that was terrible.
I feel like I want to read feminist Ryan Gosling.
Yeah!
Just because
that's perfect!
his, like, feminist tomes, like, I feel like he would read bell hooks.
She did make a
He would
book,
read-
actually.
Yeah.
is great.
His knowledge is
Just
vast.
saved by the bell hooks.
Oh my god.
It's really good. Do we want to elect our new internet
Elect.
We have elected.
Okay, so we.
Culturally, we have all elected Oscar Isaac, the new internet boyfriend.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
There we
So
go.
somebody give him a Miss America crown and a sash. Oh, I want
Yeah.
that fan art now. Cheers.